My name is Elisa Mosconi, and I am a junior at Florida State. My favorite color is blue. Sorry.
Hi, my name is Aiden Mitchell, and I'm the vice president of the club No Bears Allowed, FSU's premier improv group.
I've been a part of the performance team for about 2 years now, and it's been great getting to perform in front of an audience and be goofy and silly on stage.
I'm a theater major. You cry in your tea, which you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? I've been doing improv since high school. Commander Clump. I meant to tell you, I spotted 2 different civilians here. It would have seemed that Mars is not uninhabited.
I was really nervous to start something like this because I thought I went in with certain ideas that improv was not going to be cool. Damn, you look good! Thank you, I know! And it was going to be just a bunch of people acting stupid, but I like that. I like acting stupid. Hey, don't look at that! Take a look. Fuck! Thank you.
You hear the stories of all kinds of comedy writers and improvisers, and they're all like, yeah, I met my comedy writers, or I met my best friends and writer pals in the improv club, or in this comedy group. And so I wanted that desperately. I wasn't going to, but then we said Moonbase. We said Moonbase, and I'm an Android, not a robot. Yeah, not a robot.
Improv is a way to be as creative and fun as you can. I mean, it's just making up stories and on the spot.
It's a team sport. It's all about listening to what people say and saying yes, and creating something of a scene or something of a world where everything that you and your partners say is all canon.
It's all about communicating and accepting and building off of what other people are saying.
You're working together and you're coming up with and discovering the scene that was already there between you the whole time.
I think some common misconceptions on improv are that it's too difficult to do, and it's a skill that's only for certain people, or that it's just something that doesn't require any skill and is just something that people do to try and be funny on stage.
Really, it's all about what people go in expecting and wanting. A lot of people go in expecting just to be funny and to give a bunch of one-liners and quips and to do essentially stand-up. When that's not what improv's about.
I don't go into a scene thinking, yeah, I'm gonna be really funny right now, because most of the time when you go in like that, you're not funny, and it can be really uncomfortable. But when you go into a scene with someone and you start talking and the joke is there, and then you hit that button at the end where it's like, yeah, that was a good, funny scene, it makes it all worth it, the real, honest emotions.
As a theater major, I've got stage fright, it's crazy. But I still do. Every time I go on, I get terrified. And that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about all the ways I could fail, all the ways I could freeze.
When I step foot in front of a crowd my nerves are shot, and so I don't think of anything. I kind of force my body to move onto stage and just work.
And that kind of fear tears me up a little bit. But the only way I can keep doing that I can keep going on is by focusing on the scene and focusing on my partners and focusing on what they're saying, and I truly try and become my character.
The practice of improv for me is a good way to get out of my head and just alleviate a lot of stress and just become somebody else.
In No Bears, I really learned the significance of having a team of improvisers where you know each other and you know each other's strengths and you're kind of on the same wavelength where you know what people are gonna do. And that really creates a dynamic kind of storytelling, and that's something that No Bears taught me that I'm appreciative of. Teamwork and the power of friendship.
I perform because I love my friends in improv. I love performing with them, and it's of course about audience reaction and participation, and I love knowing that we're making an audience feel good and giving them a bit of entertainment. But I think that I'm selfish, and it's for me. I love being able to goof off in front of a bunch of people and do it with the people I love most.
I want everyone to look good. I want everyone to have fun. I want everyone's voice to be heard. Sometimes we'll have someone who's a little more timid, and the additions they have to the scene are a little more quiet, and they've got to be zoomed in on a little bit, which I love to do. I love working together with my teammates. I like seeing what they're excited to do. It's not just up to the scene to showcase everyone, but it's up to me to showcase everyone. And if everyone in a scene wasn't properly showcased with their fun abilities and their superpowers, then it's on me, because I was one of the team members who helped them falter.
I used to be really shy and nervous, and I think that it's helped me grow and become more of myself in front of people.
Every time the show's done and the curtain goes down, I have to remind myself who I am.
A lot of people think that improv is just a place to be funny and goofy, but to me, I think it's a place for you to be real. It doesn't have to be a joke. It can be meaningful, and you can have strong emotions that might not always come off as humorous.
I don't like the show being done, because then my kingdom, the golden tapestry that I've helped weave, that I'm on, is ripped away, and it's just me alone.
Improv has really helped me come up with things to say and weird, quirky things to do to help make people feel like they're welcome and comfortable.
Improv is a skill that anyone can use. I mean, in any scenario, you're always improvising a conversation. You're always improvising scenarios. And so improv also makes people feel comfortable on their feet, makes them feel comfortable with their peers.
Like, I'm talking to someone who maybe is looking a little bit shy, or they don't really know how to interact with a group. I'll, of course, go up to them and I'll be weird, and I'll try to make them know without being scared off that, they're not alone and that they can be comfortable around me. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there and step out of your comfort zone. I didn't think that I would ever be in an improv group for 3 years in college. I never thought that I would do theater outside of middle school. I think that it's all about doing things that you wouldn't expect yourself to do and growing and learning more about who you are. I know that I'm going to be doing improv every day of my life. Improv is something that just exists everywhere. We don't wake up with a script, and we don't know what we're going to say next. And sometimes that's beautiful, because you can just create a script on your own.
Also, no, never mind.
No, say it. Say it.
Okay, if anyone's single, I'm available right now, and my phone number is 904-710-6630. Feel free to hit me up.
My last improv advice would be to hit Aiden Mitchell up. He's a great guy, and I heard he's looking for someone.
If you guys are looking for long-term, short-term, doesn't matter. I'm open.
Just hit him up. See what happens.
If you're looking for something non-monogamous, not typically what I'm looking for, but like if you're a baddie, like maybe I'll try it out. I don't know.